break fall, stand up and base. And our chins up. Back rolls. Trips. All the way out there on her side, on her shoulder. Up. Just working full guard. Guy in full guard. Need to start working that elbow. I'm already down. Yeah, full guard. Keep our arms nice and tight. Mark down with the gi. Grabbing their gi. So I get to that belt line. Keeping our elbows nice and pressed in. Swing one knee out to the butt. Turn off to the side. Hitching that elbow in until we feel that guard break. We're going to smash with our elbow and replace our elbow with our knee. Stable. Start our taps. Good question. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3. I'll call switch. Gripping the leg with that knee. Keep that knee over. Make our back step, come into side control, reset. Switch to the side, both knees in the butt. Depends on where your feet are crossed. People do it so she will take the elbows. Like this. They sit there. Yeah, you just sit there and let them do it first. Yeah. This thing smells like it's been smothered in onions. That's okay. Put it in the crock pot. Builds character. So I like hands in the belt. And even if you grab this. Big back step. So we consider that. What is that called? What do we mean? Whenever we are going corkscrewing. Oh, okay. So we consider that a week. So you don't want to do it too fast because you can. Okay. So would it be better if I grab here and then push up? And then down? Yeah. Right now. Seriously, if we go to a tournament, it don't matter. Right now, so I couldn't do that in a tournament. All you have to ever do. I don't know this shit. Blue belts are going to say, oh, no, you can.
Hey, so rebound is when I push this down.
When you twist through the knee.
Okay.
Okay. I got you. You wait until purple belt. I think purple belt they don't give them crap. They don't know yours.
Because it's almost the same principle as steel belt.
Do we swap or do we hold? Okay.
The gi. Okay.
I'll say I'm working on my 30 seconds.
So if I just hold it right here.
Yep.
I'm good.
All the way down.
That last one, he was getting something done on the AC or something. They got to put it
And switch.
He was like, I think it was like ended up being $300 or the part. They don't even charge us out. Come around and get
What do you do with this one?
try to watch your base. Get yourself 90 degrees like that. And shove down a little bit.
Come back this way.
And then you can slide over.
So maybe this one.
Yeah. Sometimes it's different still like that. People break the guard like this. You got pressure in.
Oh, okay.
Pressure in, you go 90 degrees. So you feel like going to break me, you jump. Yesterday when we were always trying to break the bar. You did something like hitting with your knees when you were transitioning and didn't give any space. So when we were here, can you break the bar? Come on. Break the bar. Come in. 90 degrees. Overlap. Like when one comes out, one replaces like a windshield like her. Yeah. Yeah. That transition that little window to try to slide this.
Go that way.
You just have to stiff handle.
Legs and your ears on my chest and up on here. To keep your head and neck down. Like no way to pull that.
Get some water.
From the guard? Or like you're in the guard?
Yeah, you're in the door and can't remember. I have to look it up. I usually forward up to my wife. My wife's that's part of this jiu-jitsu. Oh, I got my little strap.
Guys,
They felt guilty.
If CJ gets something, I get something. So CJ can work like quadruple as much as me, and I can just come in kind of lollygagging. I always do it.
the CJ go like the CJ go. when they called you, CJ went.
CJ runs open mats all week long. He does like classes over here, over
I
there.
got the video, like, when he got his first belt, we're standing in line, whatever, and he's just looking down like, fuck, fuck. Like, they're already talking about
When you
the
get
next
your
people.
purple belt, you
And
start
he's just
thinking to
sitting
yourself,
there still like,
man, now I gotta actually try to be good. Like, frankly, when I was blue belt, I could just goon shit. But now, with purple belt, you gotta like, freaking live up to it.
alright, so last week or two, Eric's been going over triangles and reverse triangles and all this triangle crap simply because he likes it. Everybody gets to find a triangle. And so, you gotta follow the principle of anywhere there's a triangle, there's an armbar, there's an omoplata. So we're gonna go over this again. So we start off with the armbar. And so, talk about a full guard because their hands are ever on the mat. These are bad news for them. So normally they're always gonna have their hands on you in some fashion. And so first, we're gonna go over this armbar from the full guard. So anytime that they're gripped up, typically, just like Eric says, we want to be hips on them, resting, nice tight block. We don't want them to be pressing backwards and our hips straight to the mat, and then we're struggling to keep ourselves in. We have to be really tight on our feet to pull ourselves back. Then we can rest again. Now my legs are back in a nice resting position. Whereas when we're here, if I'm going to shoot this armbar, and deep's going to always be a little bit easier than no deep because less slippage. I can grab the back of the tricep. And so, obviously, for us in the D, I'm going to end up grabbing the back of the tricep. So, those goals for this armbar, the first thing I'm going to end up doing is I like to go under one, and I grab above the elbow, and I grab that tricep. We always have this rule of thumb that anytime there's an elbow across the midline, that's bad news for that person. So his elbow is across the midline, my midline, breastbone is going to call that. I got this nice hand still deep on the TCD. Whatever arm I'm attacking, I'm going to end up putting the same foot into their hip and pinching into them so that way they cannot immediately recover this arm back. Between my grip and between this foot and the hip, you can have a decent grip on this arm. They're offset, and so even if they were to yank this arm back in some fashion, I can circle around to the outside because my chest is beating them open. So I always want to try to get my midline on the back side of that elbow. And so we're back at this position. I have their elbow across my midline. My foot is in the hip. I'm going to take this other foot and I'm going to stick it in his armpit. And so now we're in this little weird configuration. I'm stepping actively. My lower back is not on the ground. I'm actively stepping on this hip. This foot is in the armpit. This hand, my free hand, because my other hand is keeping the grip on his arm. My free hand is going to come over and shave the face away from me. And I'm going to take the foot hip and put it right here. And I'm going to take it over. All the way over. And we're going to come into armbar. Anytime that we go into armbar, we always want to do two things. Number one, I like to go elbow hit to elbow hit, the chain link. And I always have to ensure that his elbow is above my crotch. If his elbow is below my crotch, I have no armor. I have to get back up. And so again. Full guard, we're resting, our legs are in a relaxed position, versus if we were out here, my legs are in a raised position, and I'm having to struggle to keep him in. Pull back up to his thighs, and we relax. Find my tricep grip right above the elbow, yank across, and again, his shoulders are not even, his shoulders are slanted. Foot and the hip with the same arm we got trapped. Nice tight grip on the arm. With the armpit. Free hand shaves the face. Whenever we shave this face, this foot comes across the face. And then we kick over. Whenever we kick over, I have continued to hold my grip. I can now let go and shoot straight elbow hit elbow. Now we have to shave it. Some people like to grip their pants, some people just like to palm their thigh. These are all separate. Some people like to go to more grip, whichever you prefer. Personally, I like to do this because then I can fight, I can break. Whenever we hit this arm bar, I want to control this elbow over here like a joystick and break this grip. I never use my head foot. If I use my head foot for this, he's going to get out. My head foot is keeping him to this arm. So I'm going to use my body foot. Take my heel, start to just a little buff, just like Eric said. And whenever we start to feel the losing, we're going to do one kick, one pull at the same time, and we keep it. I didn't move my foot from there. I monitor. If we talked about points of contact before, if I can keep my foot on his hand, I can monitor better than if I were to. It's harder for me to monitor when you're space. And so, little bumps, big pop. For me, sometimes I like to cover his own hand. Because if he goes to re-grip, he's going to grip my hand first, and I can let go. And so now we're here. In D, I can grab my own collar. I have now worked from the elbow up to the wrist. I can grip my own collar, and I start my slide back. When I start my slide back, all I have to do is keep the collar, try the thumb. His thumb is pointed that way, so I'm going to go over the opposite hip of where his thumb is. One more time. This side. Like the deep grip. Cross the midline. Slip the hip. Walking the arms coming back. Other foot in the armpit. My free hand shakes the face. Come across the face and kick over. Once we kick over. Elbow pitch. I have grabbed my deep hands. I can come in or I can come over it. Doesn't matter. Grab my elbow. Any of this is totally acceptable. We never use our head leg. Our head leg is just we get in this arm bar. We get our body foot in. And we start to little bump, and then pull it through. If it's too tough, we get ready to do a big pop. And if we do that big pop, we can grab our knee. And we can start our nice recline back. Find his thumb is pointing this way. I can turn his hand. His thumb is not pointing that way instead of this way. Any questions?
Mo, you used to do so much more job. It's like the world revealed its ugly head. Are you sweet? Showed you that it's not as pretty or placer.
She's in grind mode, man.
When you place your foot on the hip and then the other one on the armpit or the armpit, are you squeezing your legs together?
Are you going to solve that?
No, I'm sad my husband got the flu again.
Yeah. Seems like
That's like,
Yeah, no,
how long is he gone?
no idea. He doesn't know.
Oh, right.
I don't know where he is. I don't know where he's going.
Yeah, that's a person they work with, their wife. Did you know that? The guy question, and he has a kid with her, and she's taking orders overseas for 4 years. And they're cool with it.
Get me on.
Grip like this, keep your heels tight, and knees pinched tight. And what Eric also says is right here, if I'm real strong like this, Eric will grab this arm too, and he'll pull it.
Elbow above the crotch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
moves
okay,
almost.
Elbow is not above the crotch. You're not going to get it.
Gotcha.
See what I'm saying? Like CJ's showing the way to pass it this way.
Yeah.
Eric.
Do you shield this with this one?
There's all kinds of different ways to break it. Like you see what you're doing right now with my wrist lock?
Yeah.
That shit would definitely make me let go. I would probably,
You can do this.
You can
See,
see
I felt this when he was doing that. When he,
You can
I
tell-
thought he was gonna do like, hey, you guys can do a wrist lock.
It's dirty, but dude, I love teaching dirty shit.
I mean, you ain't there
So
to
you
nice.
can,
No,
so if you feel
that
that,
shit is worse, bro.
That and then this, little bumps. And then you keep making them think you're gonna little bump and then wham.
Yeah, like
Okay.
CJ's teaching the sneaky pop. Eric will also say, like, whenever somebody's really strong and they just like, fuck you. You can't bust it off. That's when you reach across and grab this elbow and bring it all. Now I lost all my strength.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying? And what do you call that? The full metal jacket, 8 ball, fucking,
Probably that.
you know how the sniper shoots the one guy and 8 ball saves him, and 8 ball goes out to save him.
Yeah.
Well, this is 8 ball. He's going out to save him, and sniper gets him too.
Free You try the other side, because that's something else.
Alright, so freaking we can have this. Grab that guy.
And so this hand is going to either drive upwards, more gripping, to push this hand down, and then use your body to pull it over like this. And then a little bump, big bump, and then for the zero. Everything I
In fact, nothing works like that.
That's right. The elbow is not above the crotch. So that's the target.
That's the one that always gets me. Yeah.
That's the part that you really got.
Because if not, I can just bring it back. And as soon as his leg drops, dude, I feel like I'm good.
Or forgetting about the turn. That's why we say
I can armbar you right here. Yeah. But if you fall like he's saying, kick you over, kick you over, kick you over, kick you over, and you go to save the arm.
Couple more.
Go over the top. Go jump somewhere. Go over her bicep to the front.
Yeah.
So you didn't ever saw it coming. And I'm pushing away from his shoulders.
Okay, looking like the hip flexor. Free hand shake towards the hip flexor.
And now I'm pushing into his fingers.
Rotate the elbow a bit.
Keep those feet on tight. His leg is the only one that's keeping him from escaping.
You're fine. The elbow goes up.
But the heels is right up against the wrist and knees.
I don't.
Triangles ain't easy to finish. I mean, arm bars ain't easy to finish if you don't keep everything.
I don't go. I'll do the traditional. I like that. Because I feel like if I'm pulling too hard, because then you can slowly control left and right.
Don't train yourself like that.
Dude, I don't-
train yourself how to freaking be the most painful.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
That sucks. Don't get in the habit of being
looks gooch.
I mean, I agree.
Busted shoulder, surgery. He's getting our elbow. Now he's got to get it all in. This is what he's telling me. Or get hurt.
Or get hurt.
Whatever. I'm not learning how to get hurt. I learned that quick.
Trying to know each other.
I've already lost my grip.
So it's that initial. That's the problem. And so there are different leg configurations. There are different grip configurations. I like that. Primary is leg over the head all the time and continue to keep elbow hip chain until we can work over it.
And the knee is easier.
It's way easier.
To grab this and hold on and keep it locked. You can circulate. And no knee, you can hold your shoulder or do that figure four. Or
Fine. And no knee is gripping it.
the big mistakes that light belts make when they go to get an arm bar is they just grab the wrists like this and they try to use their arm to pull that guy's arm.
So with the arm bar, circle back up. So we're gonna go back to that arm bar and we're working a triangle from down. So we're over under, grab our tricep, bring it across the midline, we'll finish it in. Arm take shave, we kick over, boom. We get here. So, now we say we're in the absolute open weight division and we've got 250 knees, right?
socially awkward, Ronnie Coleman, you've heard of that.
Oh, that's big.
I'm never gonna beat his grip, right? So we're here, right? And I'm doing my body leg kick, The other reason why I love doing the body leg kick is so whenever I'm here, and I like to get that foot in the heel, heel into the elbow kick, and it's not working, this guy just got ironclad grip, or he does what I do, and I like to grip like this. I like to grip like this. This is pretty solid. I'm going to break that grip to go through here. And so he gets a nice good grip, and I just can't break it. All I'm going to do is come from the outside of this foot to the inside. Now, this is the most acceptable time I can take my foot off this thing. Because I'm going to allow him to sit up. So what we call a gambit, I'm going to give him something that's something to do. And when he sits up, I'm going to lock him strong. So, as we can see, we have one arm out, one arm in between my legs. Perfect triangle setup. We're going to move our body head, our leg head. Go ahead and start to sit up. Let me start to release. I can finish it here. We can come in for this triangle, or we can allow him to fully sit up. We already have his elbow across our midline. What we're going to do is underneath and look into here. So it is. Under, over, cross the midline, foot in the hip, under from the armpit, shave, armbar position, boom. Keep grips up, keep grips up. I will do 3. I'm going to take my leg off the head, I'm going to allow him to sit up. As he starts to sit up, I will. I've kept this grip. It's not necessarily elbow pit, but I have a decent femoral grip here, where I have a long bone in that elbow pit frame. And that's where I want a long bone. I don't want this. This is beautiful. I want a long bone. Forearm. Because as he sits up, I can start my lock. The more he sits up, I like that too. And bring my foot under my knee or my knee pit. And just like with the regular triangle, we're going to look for that free hand. His elbow is already across my midline for the triangle, so I know that his shoulder is cutting off that side of the neck. I can let go of this. Underhook and circulate my turn. We have the stomach try straight. We're going to try angle. That's all I'm going to make my underhook. I'm going to start looking at here. If it gets really rough, I'm going to circle all the way down to his leg. Give it some butt. And so whenever we're here, anytime that this arm is in this position, we still have an arm bar. So if this triangle is not working or I can't get the angle, all I got to do is take my hips to the side. And we have an arm bar triangle. One more. Sorry, Marty.
One more.
Under, over, cross the midline, step in the hip, under foot in the armpit, shave, get to the middle, arm bar position. Use grip well. Whether I'm gripping my key, whether I'm gripping more format, whatever. Use our kick, and then the board, relace. Whenever we race, we take our leg off the head, we let him sit up. By the time he sits up, I've already locked. I straighten my lock and make it nice and tight. He can sit all the way up. I can underhook, so he's already got some point where I can underhook his leg. You can see he's here, doing some butt. That's going to do this. That's not working. His arm is still fully extended. You pull the wrist, hit that.
Question.
Yes.
So when you're threading that in, and because of the way that you're setting it up on this one, that's a little bit different than like grabbing this part, like where Eric is like, hey, no, we don't like this. If we have, is this where it's acceptable to grab this part?
It's never really.
Or do you still want to try to go and grab the ball?
I will say that. I will say length of time
Yeah.
determines that thing.
Yeah, I see like where you're coming at from the opposite angle, so it almost be like kind of just his here, and get to go around, and that split second is give him just enough where you can't pop it up.
In a perfect world, gravity should roll.
Yeah.
If you're freaking rolling, do what you gotta do. But be careful if you could put lock.
Yeah. So like when you are doing that as a new guy, am I grabbing? I'm grabbing down here, right? I don't want to grab up here, right? Yeah. Okay.
Because I know everybody teaches everything in a perfect world.
Right. That's where that dirty stuff, that traction stuff comes in, right?
You know me, baby. I was in the goon shit. Start gooning shit. I get out there. Oh, great night.
Start with our armbar. Under over.
Small, baby.
Keep your elbows to the body.
I mean, you better lock this, you go straight. Then you go this way. You need to go in your underhook. Yeah, grab something, go angle. Yep. Now you got something. Oh my God.
Let me try that armbar. Come back up.
The armbar's there right now.
Okay.
I used to work on it.
Oh, okay.
You can hold on to it. I'm gonna be like, no. I'm trying to go back that way.
So if you try to go back that way, I
You
can
should
still
be
armbar.
underhook the leg, yeah.
And I don't even have that piece.
I'm telling you, you're gonna try angle. Try angle.
I gotta get off the
When they
line.
do a triangle, they have to have an angle. I mean, some people get it. I mean, there are some.
If you have long ass legs,
Or some stout hamstring. I've seen people get me like this, just like this, with their feet crossed.
like that.
And just they got so much strength in their hamstring, they can strangle you. For some reason, I can't get it here. Like me, and you got weak legs, you gotta have the angle. If it's gone, not try in front of your back. Okay, good. Body foot. Direct foot. See free. Just go back.
Can I climb it up real quick?
One step. Just like I was telling you, rest through. I control when he sits up. Okay. Because I move this. And if I plan to lock when I move this, if I control when he sits up, I can go ahead and say, move lock. As he sits up, right? Move. And then under his knee. And I can come up, this hand can pull on the shin or pull on the knee. Make her turn. How are we doing? Underhook and look in the hand. Underhook the leg. Triangle. But, and freeze right there. You still have that arm.
Bro, I'm trying to hold out as long as I can because I want the technique to be right. If you in training tap too early to the guy that's doing it, they get taught that oh, I have it there. And then they get in the tournament, it's like, God damn, why is this dude not getting finished? Because they can go a lot longer waiting. If you're tapping training to a guy, kind of pretty good man. Let the guy make sure you got it.
I wait till it starts like getting like the blackness, and then I'm like, okay.
And be honest, don't say it's not that you're trying to tough it up and you show you're not doing it. Just show them like head wrong, just let you know, something's gotta be tweaked because I got still breathing, my face is still pretty good, you know.
I don't do that shit when they neck cranks though. Like if they're cranking on my neck, I'm not top, bro. Like, that and ankle.
I'm just saying, chokes. So right now, I'm right in front of you. Yeah, this is behind you. I want to try to get. But I don't want to be 90 years old.
Angle, dude. Yeah, that's all it is. You gotta look over. Even if you don't like.
I could probably finish it if I got my foot like this straight up, but man, it's a lot more to it than whenever you just do it like this. Easy. Like just now when you tapped, I was literally not pressing, pushing, or squeezing your ankle. Just like I'm not pulling your arm, I'm not doing anything. I'm just turning your body, and you start to tap.
That's a key
I'm like,
sign.
that's what I'm saying. Somebody can tap me like that. Imagine if you did, you know, if you or you pull down on the head, or if you freaking armbar. I mean, you have so much more. You don't want to be really far from tap.
If I had like a little bit of a window, I was like, I feel so good. Like, I'm not gonna fake it, right? Like, and then, yeah.
One more, and we'll go to the last one.
Little control here.
Shave things, gives it again.
This foot, you got it over. I gotta do this.
I try to just, like, even if I like, if my head moves, just move. Right.
Even if I'm being stubborn, you do like that, I still do stuff. I'm not tapping. Reach up, just grab my head and pull it.
I'm trying to set up, and I just start to work too. I was trying to sit where I needed to, right? Like, she was like that, right?
The only thing that I was squeezing a little bit, or just I was putting my knees down.
Circle back up. Last one, and the most dynamic. Save the hardest for last. I like Eric. Eric saves the easiest for last. So we're gonna go through the whole drill. So again, anywhere there's an armbar, there's a triangle, there's an Omoplata. So with our armbar, for our triangle, we control the sit-up. We're here. And so for some reason, we didn't get this elbow all the way across, and he gets a good post, and he starts to bridge up or what have you. Instead of taking that arm this way for the triangle, I can take it and go this way with it. Whenever we were here, this is the start of the Omoplata. So this is called putting the hand in the pocket. So his arm is over here. Sure, I have a potential arm bar here if I decide to push upward against my thigh. Or, whenever we have this triangle, the arm that I'm attacking, the same close leg is going to come in front of his face. So I'm going to take my free hand, shave his face away, and I'm going to bring my own foot to in front of his face. All I did was put my hand here and bring my foot in front of his face. So now we're here. I'm going to look to sit up by keeping my legs pinched. If I keep my legs pinched, his arm is going to turn into this. I want to keep a bend in his elbow so that way he cannot straighten his elbow top down. Also, as you just saw with him trying to bend it out, whenever I put my hand over his back, this does two things. Number one, it creates a barrier from him going upward. Go ahead and go upward. No, just your arm. No, just your arm. Just take your arm up. So he can do that. My hand is here, he cannot do that. Also, he cannot roll whenever my hand is here. He wants to roll to get out of this. My hand is here, it's going to be incredibly hard for him to roll. And we're in this position here. I'm going to look to sit on my butt. I'm going to use this hand. Come on. And sit. Whenever I sit, we have this backwards 90 degree. All I want to do is keep my legs pinched, keep his arm in like this. I'm going to swing out the complete ladder. I have my hand still around his waist. Whether indeed I can grab a handle with these, or if I'm a yogi, I'm not around his waist. And all I'm going to do is butt sweep. And so he flattens out. Whenever he flattens out, I think about reaching for a cup of coffee. So I'm going to come up onto my knee and reach for a cup of coffee.
And that's where you end up with this.
Yeah, good. That was a good pop. So let's start on that triangle again. So we're in this triangle. So again, if I can't get the arm fully across my midline, so that way I can get the choke, because the choke in the triangle is his shoulder cutting off one of his carotids, and my leg cutting off the other. If he's here, he's got space here. And so to avoid that space, I find his arm, turn it, put it in the pocket. The leg that's behind the arm in the pocket, I'm going to shake and bring it in front of his face. Now I can let go, and I start reaching for his back as I sit up.
can sit out. All I want to do is sit up while keeping this. If I can keep this 90-degree bend in it, the only real way you can get out of this is rolling. If I keep good heavy grip here, or around the waist, it's going to be hard to do. So from here, I will split directionally laterally. So he flattens out. I'm going to bring him in. He's flattening out. Now I reach across and drag the shoulder.
Do you see guys in Omoplatas like quite regularly? Is that like a pretty common one?
Oh, they got some people that are good at it, and they get you in it every time.
Their Omoplatas, like bowling Omoplatas. Omoplatas is like one of those things that some people just focus on. They learn how to do it really good.
We
They
had-
just do it to you over and over and over.
We had, what's his name? Before the pros come in, one time we did a seminar, and he was just doing world Omoplatas. I got him there.
Yeah.
He was in full mount, he throws the same plot. He was on top of full mount. My arms got here. And somehow he was able to roll in and get his leg under him and get this. He's like, holy shit. So they will start a free triangle. You can do all three if you want, but I'm gonna start a free triangle. And so again, elbow is not across the midline. And I can't get him when he's got a good bend in his elbow, I can't get it across. So I'm stepping forward the other way. Well, then Ryan flips the other way. For me, for my game, everybody's game is different. I find it's easiest that I do both at the same time. I use the momentum of me pushing this to bring this. And so we're here. Whenever we're here, I can sit up. I want to get on both butt cheeks, not one. I'm on one currently because my other one is up in the air. I have the other side of the hip. I sit up and keep my legs pinched. He's still a little bit on his knees. Directionally, laterally. He's flat. His side is completely on the ground now. Over the opposite shoulder. Question? 1, 2, 3. Last one, we'll get rolling.
Dr. Bari out of Orange Park, in case you need a orthopedic doctor.
You got gyms that will do all three of these. It's just a warm-up drill. Different hip movement. Sort of cognitive, all the use positions. For the glutes, for the triangle bicep. If you're triangle, say triangle. You're not going to elbow into your knee. Just stay straight. And you can't get his elbow across if you put it in the pocket. This foot's got to come right over. You can put it in that pocket of it. Yes, exactly.
And then I'm still on my knees, stick my head over my waist.
That arm across the belt. Double roll. Yes.
You knew that.
So now, right here, I like to this like this.
I'm not gonna
Reach that
Now, he already went
over my right shoulder.
Are you good?
He already went
Yeah, I'm good.
shoulder. Cross bring it
I got it.
How you see, it's the shoulder, you're attacking my left shoulder. Just keep coming.
Yes.
Coming up there.
Go ahead, go. Yes.
So like, when I went flat, that was where you,
That would be, that would be,
shoot over to
that
get
would, yes, that would be the biggest situation out there.
You're attacking.
So I'll try and say,
In Omoplata defense, my goal is to never get down. You'll have guys who are here, and they're, for dear life, they're trying to stay on one knee. Because if they get here, it's over. It's over. This is one of those few positions where there's not an answer.
I'm still learning.
Doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna be like, I'll be trying to come on, start coming over or something. So if my mobility, elbow is not across the midline, tucked in a pocket. Here, and I'm trying to send it. And you hurry up and keep your right foot back over. This is how I do it. I can't, I'm not that.
Feels so.
Now try not to flatten out. Try not to flatten out.
So right now, I'm gonna be pushing. Now, over here, I'm
Once we're here and you have your hand around the belt line,
doing this.
opposite shoulder. Hips up, opposite
forward. Once they're on the side.
You were already doing it. Because a lot of times this presents itself because that guy does this on purpose. Because they're like, so that you can try to touch the key. You do that? Okay. I think I'm already wrong. Now, that's totally. You don't have to go.
And if you were to do this to somebody and you wanted to hurt them, you know, like, you just like explode. Just freaking explode.
Yeah.
Just rip their shoulder off. That's why I get worried about people who are training.
Reach across the shoulder and start like
Yeah, so you don't want to release here once they pinch. You got to kind of roll up, freaking roll up somebody's shoulder.
The nice way.
Yeah.
Don't let them back.
What I'm saying is, you and I are EDCC heads, so let's be competing against Gordon Ryan. Or you know, you're going to go firefight, I'm going to go freaking fix your. But the jiu-jitsu might come into play. You walk around with your family, and some big right here, you're like,
I'm gonna roll.
yeah. What I'm saying, you might end up in this scenario, and they're like freaking one.
Yeah, but he puts his hand on his nose like that. Yeah, that was, he's not gonna know to
And right here, right here, you're like, dude,
So
you
even if
guys
guys
can freaking shoot and don't be out.
Let's say, Steve, even if we're
Buddy comes to run.
say a new guy gets into this position,
And if you've got the Omoplata, but you're having struggle, how we're struggling now, reaching over, every time we go here, the way Dixie. I hope he's got his fucking arm sticking out his ass or whatever. Body parts everywhere. We're kind of down in on the bottom, we're not making them fat, we're just kind of like stuck. We're still not like positioned, but we don't want to do it like it's the best to stay on their back, their middle last. They're not going to move.
Change that.
They feel what they have, their shoulders offset.
So, you don't have to do like crazy stuff. You just stop eating at 8. Easy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I got that. I can't spell Omoplata, alright?
Maybe eat once a day.
So like I said, that's just a normal drill that a lot of gyms will use just to get their hips flowing. Hips playing, it doesn't use that a lot. Just as one of their normal warm-ups. Omoplata, armbar, triangle. Omoplata, armbar, triangle. They just cycle those three because anywhere there's an armbar, whether it's full mount, whether it's full guard, can lead into a triangle, and that triangle can be controlled whenever we release the foot off of the face. And if that our elbow is not across the midline, I'm going to remember these rules about jiu-jitsu. One of those main rules is elbows across the midline to the other side. We can either have a back take from there, or we can have some sort of armbar extension or elbow extension from there. And so if the elbow's not across the midline, we put it in our pocket and we sit up. Keep our arms pinched, or keep our legs pinched, reach across the hips so that way they can't roll. And we sit for that Omoplata. But all three of those in succession can definitely be a hit. Remember, try to use it, guys. Be together.